Now, Dele Farotimi has been arrested by the Nigeria Police Force, and if what I hear is something to go by, that is even a top lawyer in the country is behind the use of police to harass another lawyer, then that simply means totally that we have all given up on the judiciary. Because the last time I checked, we all know that Nigeria Police Force should not be used by individuals to harass another individual. If you feel defamed, especially as a senior lawyer who knows what the law is, you approach the court, sue the individual. But the abuse of the Nigeria Police Force, and the Nigeria Police Force as an institution too, is willing to avail itself, is now, do you know the slang on the street? The slang on the street by Monimi's Road Boys is, before I spend 2 million naira, I will lock you up. It simply means it is not about whether you are wrong or not. No, it's not about offense. It is not about I get money, I will lock you up. And Nigeria Police Force is not even pretending at all that this is not true. I know that every dispensation, not only the Nigeria Police Force, whether in the army, the force, any agency of government at all, anytime there's a new headship, there's something the new head always tries to introduce, like a reform during his own time. From the way people talked about IGP Egbetokun, I thought maybe he was going to introduce some reforms too. We are still waiting for the time any IG will come and say, henceforth, it is no longer going to be our practice that an individual will just use police to punish another individual. If you have any issue with another individual and it is a civil matter, please approach the court. Let's start making the court useful again, a place where people want to go to. But when lawyers are avoiding courts, it already tells you it just goes to show that the people in the judiciary themselves, they don't trust what they are going out every day wearing suit and tie to go and do. So this ultimately discredits the judiciary, the court system. For me, I believe that if you are approaching the police instead of the court, it means you know that your case has no merit in court, and the only thing you want to do is to teach the person a lesson that you can spend money, and Nigeria police is a willing tool for such things. We are all responsible one way or the other for all these things, and it is not going to end anytime soon, for as long as we continue to patronize the Nigeria policemen to do this bidding. So let's face our real issues. It is wrong to use police officers to oppress a fellow citizen simply because you can spend money. And you know that our Nigeria policemen are very feeble, they are weak, they are vulnerable, they are susceptible, they are easy to toss around when you have money, So these are some of the reforms we really need in the Nigeria Police Force. Nigeria Police Force has no business meddling in affairs of one person, defame the other person, as far as it has not led to physical violence or other kinds of crime. This cyber crime law, and also when the Falanos had issue with VDM and they felt defamed, they went to court. They didn't say, oh, because we have long way coming, we can call on the IG to do this. No, they didn't know that, and I'm sure even VDM himself appreciates that. I'm citing the Falana and VDM's case because it's a popular case recently, so it's a good reference to cite. Therefore, there's nothing wrong in approaching the court, but there's everything wrong in using police instead of approaching court, and that's exactly the point we are making. Farouk will be out and will be stronger again, I know that one for sure. I mean, if you don't see anybody tell you Nigeria Police Force, IGP Egbetokun, all of you, if you don't see anybody tell you this thing, no right, it will be recorded against you that during your time this is what they are using you for. It's not good though. It's not good at all. Please just try and do something about it. Stop allowing anybody with money or anybody who can just write you to go and pick anybody up. They petition somebody because it defame you. Why not advise a person? Maybe you have a lawyer, especially when you are even a lawyer. Approach the court now. I beg. Ṣé kò sú yín ni? Ẹ fi sọnù lẹ̀ now. Ó ti tó now.